So first it was Universal Studios, then it was Disneyland, but today is the day for Knott's Berry Farm because they're holding their Passholder preview. We're not here to taste boysenberries, we're here for the rides.
Let's get this thing kicked off right. We'll see you inside.
So join us on this dream park adventure. Ghost Town today is looking very ghost townish. Not a whole lot of people actually. It's looking a little deserted. I'm not really sure if Knott's is using the same 25% capacity as Disneyland, but regardless of the point, that's better for us because that means Ghost Rider has 0-minute wait. That's where we're going next. Entrance, straight walk on. Let's do it. Full disclaimer, I have never been on Ghost Rider, so this is my first time walking like through the queue.
Oh man.
It's a little scary in here, guys. A little scary. We finally caught up to the line because most of the queue was just walk through, but now we got to the point where there's a little bit of a bottleneck, and Knott's is doing a little bit of false advertising because on the app it clearly says 0-minute wait for Ghost Rider. But as you can tell, there's most definitely a little bit of a wait. It actually says that all the rides have 0-minute wait. Silver Bullet, Sierra Sidewinder, Calico River Rapids, so I'm not really sure who to trust. Then once you come upstairs, there's a second floor of Ghost Rider. You come into another part of the queue where it's very socially distant. You can see they're utilizing every other row, and then we're just following these place markers that are on the floor. But it's actually not taking too long. Definitely not a 0-minute wait though. It's been more like 20 minutes already. And we've done it again. We got first row on Ghost Rider. So my first time is gonna be front row. Oh snaps, Ghost Rider, wow.
Whoa.
Good news and bad news. Good news is that if you didn't do your hair before coming to Knott's Berry Farm, Ghost Rider is gonna do it for you. Bad news is that if you did your hair before coming to Knott's Berry Farm, Ghost Rider is still gonna do your hair for you. So
I think my hair is fine.
We couldn't unfortunately take the camera on the ride, but after we went on, I understood why, because I flew out of my seat like a couple times. The only thing keeping me in was the lap bar.
I think my mask was just about ready to fly off into someone's face.
Now that we've knocked out Ghost Rider, check that off my bucket list, we're gonna head over to Berry Tales because that is the newest attraction here in Knott's Berry Farm, and I think it probably has the longest wait. According to the app, it says about 10 minutes, but as you saw, there is a line for Ghost Rider, and it said a 0-minute wait on the app. So kind of take it with a grain of salt. Disneyland's app was much more accurate when accounting for ride times, but I can't say the same for Knott's Berry Farm yet. It's their first day. We'll give it to them, all right? So let's check out Berry Tales. The best thing I like about this ride queue is that, well, first of all, everything's outdoors. You walk in temporarily, but then they just spit you back outside. The best part about this ride queue is it smells like boysenberries here.
It smells absolutely delicious.
Speaking of which, we're gonna need to find out where they're serving those little personal boysenberry pies, because they look really good. They look really cute on the pictures, but I'm sure they're gonna taste even better in person. So we're a couple feet away from getting on the ride. People are being queued up over there. So we're gonna get on in just a minute. And here we are. Time to fix the factory because we heard they're in trouble, so we're gonna get our berry blasters and score some points.
We got glasses, check it out. I guess it's gonna be 3D.
Got my little berry blaster.
I'll be back.
Oh, it smells so good. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be shooting. Are we shooting the pies or the people? Get him. The pies! All right, how do we do? Oh!
First place, baby!
Woo! I don't think those are accurate. I hit a lot of pies and they did not count my points. We're gonna have to find out where those pies are being sold. Where are the pies? That ride did a really good job of one thing and one thing only. Making you crave a dang boysenberry pie. So now, well, speaking of boysenberry pies and connoisseurs.
Well, hello. Yeah, it's good to meeting you here.
How's it going, guys?
Kitra and Frida are great people if you ever get to run into them over at Ordinary Adventures. Make sure to say hi if you run into them in the park. But right after Berry Tales, you actually get dropped off in the little gift shop that they have here. Plenty of berry stuff to go around, as well as some interesting merch. Some Sad Eye Joe shirts, hats. What is this? Some kind of wall art. And then you do have all the merch and plush related to the Berry Tales ride itself. All the characters that make their appearances on the ride. Your own personal little foxtail? Oh, crafty coyote tail. It's a little strange. Like, you ever heard of a lucky rabbit's foot? So how about a lucky coyote tail? And since we were last here for the Taste of Boysenberry Festival, they used to have the wheeler dealer all filled with chairs and tables for people to eat at. Now the ride is fully operational again. Oh, wow. Man, these kids are vicious. This is like a training ground for head-on collisions.
Bad news, I tell you. Bad news.
We have to go on that? What the heck? Oh no. I'm scared, guys. I didn't bring extra underwear today.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
I wouldn't even trust us keeping the cameras on this ride, so we're putting them off to the side. We'll report back when we're done. Woo! Hang time was something else, you guys. Obviously, we couldn't take our cameras on the ride, but then they also said I need to leave my sandals on the side, which I felt like I probably could have handled it, but then after I went on the ride and we went on that 90-degree drop, there was no way those sandals were staying on. So Kenny was lucky to have even gotten the little video clip that he did without losing his phone. But now that we've gotten that out of the way, our stomachs are primed and ready for some delicious boysenberry pie. And if you've ever heard of bite size, there's now hand size. So we got a hand-sized boysenberry pie that we're ready to dig into. As appetizing as this pie looks, the only thing I wish would be different is that they would have like heated it up for us right as they gave it to us. It doesn't seem like they did that. They just kind of had them ready to go and then handed you the pie. But it still looks really appetizing. Not gonna waste any time. Get some of the filling, a boysenberry filling with that crust. The crust is not too hard, it's flaky, it's not too crispy. Wow. One word. That was really smooth. Holy heck. I just took one bite of that filling and it was a sensation. I don't even know what to say right now, guys. I think I've only ever had like the really traditional pies like strawberry, apple, and that kind of stuff, but never had a boysenberry pie. I've had boysenberry flavored stuff like at the Taste of Boysenberry Festival, but this is something else. This is like, it's like raspberry-ish, but then a little bit sweeter. It's really good. This is a clear worth it. So $7.50 for your hand-sized boysenberry pie. You get it over here at Charleston Circle Coffee, which I believe is the only place where you can get it. It's located right across from Berry Tales, so you can't miss it.
Knott's pies always look so good. The appearance of them, it kind of reminds me of those pies that we would see in cartoons. Maybe like Popeyes. I can't remember the cartoons, but they look really good. And I have not had Knott's pie in a long time. Let me get some crust in here. Michael was right, that was smooth. If they did warm it up, if it was hot, that would probably most likely melt in my mouth. What could get better than this? Being back in Knott's for opening preview day, boysenberry pie. This is a worth it, folks. Get yourself some boysenberry pie.
For so long.
So long, since yesterday.
And now we're down. Oh, just kidding.
Woohoo! And we are in. Where's the blue tape? I see green tape, red tape, oh, blue tape. He said to stop when I saw the blue tape. So we got blue tape right here. This is a long time in the making. We were waiting for quite a while in that ride. It took longer than Berry Tales, actually. Isn't that right, David?
No!
Look at all the little ants.
What ants?
Silver bullets. Wow, silver bullet is actually pretty big. And then we got Montezuma's Revenge over there. Unfortunately, the log ride is down, but hey, this view is, I think this view is worth the wait.
Is it?
Nice and relaxing.
I see LA way out in the distance, covered in smog. You definitely can't see it on the camera, but it's out there.
So if anyone has planned to come on the Sky Cabin, make sure to find some shade, get some water, because there was a very long wait for this one. It was probably longer than the Ghost Rider and Berry Tales combined for us. But I guess it depends on what time of day you come as well, because we got in line like at 2 o'clock. So the line was a little bit lengthy, but we're here. And that's the end of the ride. So we're gonna head over to Camp Snoopy after this, see if we can catch some characters, and we'll bring you guys along. Now that we're in Camp Snoopy, we found out where all the people are. So it was pretty light and sparse earlier in the parks. Not as many people had come. Then when the afternoon hit, a lot more people started to come to the parks. And it looks like most of them are here with families in Camp Snoopy. I mean, there's literally lines at every ride. And there's no characters. So we came over here hoping that we'd just find like Snoopy, Woodstock, something. But this area that they've been using for all the Taste of events, this little like dining hut area, was where they're using it for character greetings, but now it's just a dining area. So far we're 0 for 0 on characters. We haven't seen any.
But business is booming and the energy has picked up, so that's exciting.
I mean, this place, granted, Knott's is a lot smaller of a park than Disneyland.
Yes, that's true.
But there is definitely a lot of stuff happening over here in Camp Snoopy. People are lined up for all the activities, and we actually want to go hit up the Calico mine ride, which had a little bit of a wait earlier. Hopefully it's died down. That's on our next to-do list, but we're gonna meander our way over there, see if anything else catches our eye. No, wait, I take that back. We found our first character sighting here in Camp Snoopy. They were just in a different spot. You can see the main man himself, Snoop, right over there. He's in the amphitheater. We checked Charleston Circle Theater. They didn't have any characters there. We checked the little area over there used for the meet and greets before. They weren't there. But you can find your characters. I don't know how many of them or like if they have a schedule, but you can find them right over here at this little amphitheater.
Snoopy! Snoop Doggy Dog! What's up? I don't think he's paying attention to me.
So far throughout the day, the log ride has been down. There are rumors circulating right now, 4 o'clock, that they're gonna start putting people on the logs. We just had a cast member or employee successfully test it. He came out soaked, so I guess that means it's a good. All right, guys, we are moving. Let's get a move on. They finally opened up the log ride queue. I guess we just waited at the right time. I got scared for a second. I thought it was like a little false alarm. They were gonna break down on the log ride again.
Did you see the back of that seat in the back row? Oh my god! No, no, no! I don't want to sit! Oh no!
I got a wet seat.
Don't get wet!
SOS! No!
We haven't even gone down the drop yet.
You guys, the boat is full of water! The boat is full of water. My feet are already full of water.
I have my feet up because I don't want them to get wet. Okay, that wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad.
We had a whole fan club standing out there looking at us.
How's it back there?
Not good. It's not good.
Look at Crystal's ankles.
Look at this. Like, my shoes are like, they're boats. They're full of water.
all that log riding and mining worked up an appetite, so we swung over to Boardwalk Barbecue and got a nice little treat.
Bada bing, bada boom, some pulled pork, some mac and cheese, and they gave us some cornbread as well, so this looks very filling, and I'm very hungry. Let's get right to it.
This is much needed because all we've had to gorge ourselves on is pie today. And we're also having our lunch with Nick and Crystal.
Hi!
What's up? Show them some love if you haven't already. They have great content for all the theme parks, Universal, Disney, Knott's, you name it. We've done it, boys. We struck it rich. They lit the fuse. Go, 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 go.
Welcome back, folks. Please remain seated once the train comes to a full stop.
Where's the gold? I want the gold.
I want the gold. Give me the gold. I want the gold.
Now that we've prospected and made our way out of the mines, we're gonna head for one more stop before the end of our night, which is gonna be just the general store. They have a lot of 100th anniversary merchandise to go around in honor of Knott's celebrating.
Wow,
So
100 years already?
that's like almost double Disneyland. They've been around for a long time. Let's just hop in real quick, see what's new, and maybe I'll walk out like with a boysenberry candle like last time, because that boysenberry scent, irresistible, especially if you go on the Berry Tales ride. It's everywhere.
Don't get me started on boysenberry. I'll eat it all. And look what I found. It's a glass in the shape of a boot. Kick you right on up out of here. Just kidding. It says Calico Saloon on the front, and I feel like this would go great with some butterbeer over at Universal Studios. Nice cold butterbeer in a big glass like this. What could go wrong?
And now if you step foot into any of the shops here at Knott's Berry Farm, you're gonna find plenty of shot glasses. This one has a little Pony Express riding through it, but there are more. You also have this one, which is, this one just says Knott's on it. Oh wait, no, hold on. Knott's Berry Farm, Ghost Town, Buena Park, California.
And right here, literally a shot glass. No pun intended. Pretty cool. Handle on the back, barrel on the front.
I think the best thing that I like about Knott's Berry Farm is that they really deck out their merchandise in purple, and I love purple, especially the colors that they're going with. This looks really good.
I really enjoy mason jars, so for them to do this, Knott's logo, handle with the mason jar, I might actually consider buying this.
They even have spray bottles. Oh, actually, this is a mister. Spray bottle / mister. For those hot days when the log ride's not running, you know what I'm saying? And then, of course, all the famed 100th anniversary merch that everyone's been talking about. Especially this shirt, which I've seen a lot of people rocking today because it features a lot of the names of either past or present Knott's landmarks. So, like, what I learned is that the prints are different, so no shirt is going to be identical. You can have two shirts of this, and they'll both be different because the prints are different. So, really cool if you want to pay tribute to Knott's. The store we were just in was actually the Hotel Mercantile, but now that we're in the general store, there is way more of a selection. They have one in a frying pan. So the candle wax is in the pan, complete with, I think there's actual boysenberries in here. It looks like they stuck some boysenberries in the pan. You light it up, in your house, your bathroom, bedroom, whatever, it'll be smelling like boysenberry in no time. That hat has your name on it right there.
Why that hat? Well, how do you do, folks?
Not bad.
I don't know about that one, man. The bucket cap. Flap. How's it look?
Just as bad as before.
I'm offended.
Whoever's bringing back the bucket hats need to stop, because bucket hats, they should have stayed in the 2000s. And Kenny only had half of that boysenberry pie earlier. Check it out, they have a John Wayne section. the American legend, OG, complete with his own shot glasses. Of course, you got the whole John Wayne selection right here. Thermos, mug, you name it. What is this one?
A man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. Couldn't say it any better myself.
So as you can see, there's plenty of stuff to take home with you in the general store. Kind of the equivalent to the Main Street Emporium over at Disneyland. So if there's something that you want to take home from Knott's, whether it be a souvenir or a gift, or even if it's just something you just want to wear or while you're here around the parks. I saw a lot of people grabbing stuff in there earlier today and then wearing them for the rest of the day at the park. So if that's what you want to do, make sure to stop by the general store either on your way in or the way out.
I saw a few shirts that I had interest in. I did not pull the trigger though. Maybe next time I'll buy a few.
Yeah. But for us, the only stop on our way out is the one that includes boysenberry pie. So we need to make one more visit to the Charleston Circle Coffee and grab a pie to take home. We acquired the pie, got on the rides. We really enjoyed being back here at Knott's Berry Farm. Not just for a tasting this time, but actually for the rides.
For the rides, for the whole theme park experience.
It felt a lot more like we're kind of returning to that normal state of like theme park going and amusements. It really felt good. Got to enjoy the day.
The masks.
Enjoyed the day with friends. Got to make some new friends. As always, just being in the theme parks, it's like a sense of community. People just get brought together. That's what we love about coming to the parks. So we're glad we could share the adventure with you guys.
Big shout out to our friends. You know who you are. You guys always make these visits and experiences even more fun than they are.
Yep.
So big shout out to you.
And we'll give credit where it is due. So any of the friends that are in the video, make sure to feature them, give them some love. And if you haven't already, why don't you leave a like, comment, and subscribe below. Hit that bell notification so you can be on top of when the videos get posted. We want you guys to be along with the journey on all of our visits. So if we don't see you very soon, we will see you on the next Dream Park adventure, whether that's Knott's, Universal, or Disney. Stay tuned, and we'll see you on the next one.
As always, guys, adios.